Do we start?
Are you gonna open it? Okay.
Or do you want to open it this time?
No, I'm good.
Hey guys,
What's up?
it's Mac.
And Eden.
So today, what are we doing, Eden?
We are actually starting a series for this month of February, a love series, but not just all mushy-gushy relationship stuff, also just love in general. Yeah.
I love watching people eat.
Okay, but not sponsored.
So we're gonna be eating some snacks. We're gonna be talking with y'all, but we're gonna base it off of the Bible, guys. And we're not trying to judge anybody. Like, we're just here wanting to spread love and kindness, guys. Okay. So we're gonna put up a verse there for you here. If you have a Bible, open it up if you want to, and if you don't, well, please enjoy watching them. Are you ready to get into the video, Eden?
Yes, so
ready?
excited. Okay.
Let's...
We're gonna read yet? I don't think we have one. We're actually gonna jump right into 1 Corinthians, and you can grab your Bible and follow along if you'd like, but we're gonna jump right into 1 Corinthians.
So guys, we're gonna break it down. So the first sentence is, love is patient, love is kind. Hers is a little bit different. So if you're like, that's totally not what my Bible says, then it's okay. We all have different versions, but they're all overall saying the same thing, okay?
Well, I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory. Like, you have to have patience just in life in general, you know what I mean? Like, God is so patient with us and waiting for us to, like, for me personally, I was in the world and doing my own thing, you know, and he was patient enough for me to come back to him. You know, he never gave up on me. He never left me. I was just running away from him.
Yeah.
And so I think once you work on that relationship with him and knowing that God was patient enough with you, and then you'll be able to incorporate that into your relationship, and not just like boyfriend-girlfriend relationship or whatever, but also friendships as well, and even like family relationships too.
Oh yes, I agree. Just like Jesus, he loves us and he's patient with us, even though we do go sin and everything, he still loves us. And I take it as like in real life, like when you truly love someone, you're gonna be patient with them. You're gonna show them patience because you do love them that much. Like she was saying, it's not just strictly boy-girl relationship. Like it's with anyone. You can love a friend like no other too. Like
What
just
is
like
it?
I got my love for her.
Yes.
Anyways, none of this mushy gushy.
Okay, side note, I love Valentine's Day. I know it's corny, but I'm here for all of the corniness.
Comment down below if you like Valentine's Day. And if you don't, comment down too.
Are you the corny type or do you not like the corny type? I love it. Okay.
Eden, would you be my Valentine?
Oh yes! Oh yay! I have a
She
Valentine!
said yes! Guys.
Galentine's.
Yes.
Love it. Okay. And it is not jealous or envious. Love does not brag, and it is not proud or arrogant.
Ooh.
So, what is that to you? What does that mean to you?
So the envious part got me a little tricked up because, I mean, you can take it so many different ways, but I see it as not being jealous, because a lot of people these days, I see why they're like jealous and somewhat insecure, because there's been a lot of cheating and all that stuff, but if it's true love, you won't do that to somebody.
Yes.
And I think just not being jealous and trusting that person and if you're questioning anything at all, then it might not be the relationship for you. I mean, even friendship, if you're like having to worry like, oh, they really care, like you shouldn't have to worry about that.
For sure. They should never even give you a reason to doubt, I feel like. And I know doubt will always creep in. Like, that's something from the enemy that's always going to try to come and get you. And I feel like that's one of the easiest ways that the enemy can come and attack you is doubt. Especially for me, like second guessing, like questioning, like, Lord, I don't know, you know, but obviously, but that's why it's the best option to have a really open relationship and communicating.
On this one, it says that it keeps no record of wrongs and is not easily angered. That kind of goes along with the patience, is that you're super patient with them. You don't get mad easily, which, I mean, people are going to do things you don't like. But, you know, life is short. Don't be freaking, like, raging all the time. It keeps no records of wrongs. If you keep a tab on someone of all the bad things they've done,
the receipts,
they can't get past that point because you keep letting them not move on.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, if you do feel insecure about it, maybe it's not the relationship like we said before.
Yeah. Okay, so I think what really goes well with that is the whole forgive and forget thing. How do you feel, like, what is your thoughts on that, on forgive and forget?
Wow. It really does take a lot sometimes to, like, forget something that's hurt you really bad and all that, but honestly, it's gonna hurt you inside. You're gonna, like, literally eat yourself up because it's in there, and I feel like if you just forgive and let go, and I mean, that person would probably want forgiveness too, and even if they aren't gonna be in your life anymore, forgive them anyways and forget about it.
Ooh, yeah.
I mean, don't hate them, just love them, but you know, sometimes you have to move on, and sometimes that forgiving someone helps you to move on as well.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think, Eden?
All right, so my thought on that, it's actually, I'm for half of it. So the whole forgive and forget, I've always been the type of person that's like, yes, forgive, but don't forget. But not necessarily keeping tabs or like receipts on them, like pulling up like, oh, remember what you did a year ago, blah, blah, blah. Not that. But I think forgetting as in don't forget the stuff that it took to get there. You know what I mean? Like how far you let it escalate or whatever. Like not to let it get to that place again. Because, learning from your mistakes. Yeah, so learning from your mistakes. Don't forgive and forget, because you don't want to just totally forget about something and then repeat it and repeat it and repeat it, because then you're not learning from it, you know? And you're not going to grow yourself. You're not going to further yourself if you just keep repeating the same mistakes. Like, you're going to keep putting yourself in the same rut and you're never going to get out of it. It's like, what is that, the sand dune? Like a car in a sand dune and you're just constantly spinning out and not moving anywhere. That's what you're doing with your life. Not your life, but the situation.
Or you're on a stationary bike. You're not going nowhere.
Yeah, look at that. Motivated.
Get you a girl that can do both, okay? Sorry for my munching in advance.
I know.
I hope I'm not distracting you.
I'm munching on munchies. Thank you. So we finished 5. It does not rejoice at injustice, but rejoices with the truth when right and truth prevail. So what does that mean to you? It does not rejoice at injustice. So I think, okay, what first comes to mind for me when I think about that is, I know Twitter honestly is wild. We all know it's wild.
It annoys me.
Yeah, honestly, I had to cut that out. But
deleted.
When I think of that, I honestly think of girls that are like, like I knew he was cheating, da da da. Like, why are you happy that your man is cheating on you? Like, I get you're happy that you like caught him, but why are you happy? I don't know. That's like what instantly comes to mind. You know what I mean? And then they record it. That just kind of that.
Oh yeah.
Not trying to judge, but I mean just being honest. Sorry, my dog is just walked. Okay.
But just like, you don't want evil in other people's relationships, and like,
you're
not waiting for someone to like fall out of the relationship, and like, I think a lot of girls are always just so like, I hope that that relationship ends, like that girl deserves it or that guy deserves it. And I just feel like we shouldn't want those things for other people, and I feel like we just all need to get along, you know, love each other, be kind. I know it sounds so cheesy, but literally your life will be so much better if you just love everyone and be kind to everyone. Like, okay, y'all hear this? Hold on. And I'm getting the truth on here, okay?
Ooh, bring it out, girl.
I think being in a relationship, you have to be truthful to one another.
Ooh.
And when you're truthful to them, like, you're very transparent and you communicate better, and just everything goes better. And this isn't just for relationships, guys. Friendships. I keep saying relationships, but it's for everything.
Yes, family.
Even with your plant. I love my plants.
Sorry.
I love my plants.
She's a plant mom. But I love that. I love how you brought that up about other people waiting, and how you said like, like he treated me bad, like he's gonna treat her bad, like I can't wait for this relationship to fail, blah blah blah. Like, what is that? Reminds me of the word trifling. I think of that because that is so mean and that's ugly. Like, you don't want to, if you wouldn't want somebody to wish ugly on you and like your situation, why wish ugly on somebody else's? Like, we're always supposed to be lifting up each other and not bringing each other down. And I feel like that's what society is like. Just, it's so easy for us to get caught up, especially with like social media, you know, and just to be negative.
I agree with
other.
that.
Oh yeah. What? I'm just kidding. Go.
He's so cute.
We can cut this out. Go to your bed.
Oh, pobrecito.
He looks all. He's all.
People just are out for each other. Like, why are we trying to like hurt each other? And like, why are people trying to be better than other people? Like, we should be equal, okay?
Lifting each other up.
We should all be on top together.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Okay,
yes.
guys.
I know. I feel like I know their life, and I'm like, who am I? Like, why do I care?
Okay, guys. So now this is verse number 7. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Is yours similar to that?
Ooh, mine kind of goes into like a little bit more depth, but it says, love bears all things, regardless of what comes. Believes all things, looking for the best in each one. Hopes all things, remaining steadfast. Ooh, I love that word. During difficult times. Endures all things without weakening. Ooh. Wow, that was just like, bam, right in the heart.
Wow.
On the corazón. So what does that mean to you?
Wow.
What sticks out to you? Sorry.
Oh, you're good. I think like a lot of people like don't end up making it because first off, they're not good for each other. They're toxic. But there's another time when it's like people don't push through the hard times because it's not gonna all be sunshine and rainbows and it's not gonna be always great. And you're gonna fight, you know, but when it becomes excessive, it's not right. But I'm just saying like you're gonna have those few disagreements, and I think overcoming those difficulties together makes you stronger as a couple, and you can't have love without trust. Okay, guys? And so
no, any kind of relationship, friendship, if the trust isn't there, the relationship, the friendship is not there. Be 100% yourself around them and completely 100% open with them. If you feel like they're holding back from you, then it's like, how am I supposed to be open with you if you're not open with me? You know, it should be a, what is that word?
Open communication.
Yeah.
Mutual?
Yes! Mutual. Okay, thank you. Yes.
Two-sided phone?
Yes.
Or what is it called?
Yes, basically.
Two-sided.
I don't know. I don't know. Oh, man. But it was funny because when she said it's not always going to be sunshine and rainbows, I thought of this part from, I think it was a TV show or a movie. He said there's 2 stages in marriage. The honeymoon phase, and then you die. Okay, totally untrue. I mean, yes, you're gonna have that honeymoon phase when you're like mushy-gushy, la la la. Even in friendships, like everything's going so perfect and you're in your like own little bubble. But like eventually, there's gonna be like, I feel like that's when you grow.
Like, am I even making sense, dude? I feel like I'm just like
making sense.
Okay.
Okay, you ready to come back?
Guess who's back?
Back again.
Okay, Eden, as you're saying.
Oh, yes. Okay, so going into a little bit more depth on those stages. So, as I was saying, you're going to have that honeymoon phase always, I feel like. Whether that's a couple of months, a couple of years, whatever. But I feel you're going to come into a disagreement at some point in the relationship, in the friendship, whatever. You're going to experience a disagreement. And that's okay, but I feel like that's when you grow the most. Whenever you're able to connect with each other and be open and honest about your feelings and what you believe and hearing their opinion, I feel like that creates a tighter bond, you know? Because you're able to see how they think and it adds to like your thinking and you're like building each other up. And
yes, I totally agree.
You know what I mean?
Man,
so yeah, you have to push through those hard times and because you're really gonna grow from that.
These aren't like crazy fights, like full blown out. It's just little disagreements here and there, and I want to clarify on that because I think some people think that it's okay to be like fighting all the time. Like, that's not normal, though. Yeah, you're gonna not be perfect 24/7, but that's why true love, like, when it's true love, friendships-wise, like, you know, if you know God, you're gonna love these people, like, how they should be loved. And so, if you're loved, you'll know how to love people.
That is so good. And that, I don't know why when you brought that up, have you heard that song? I want to say it's called Hurricane. I don't know who it's by. But it basically says, his love is like a hurricane and I am the tree. With a tree, if it doesn't ever experience that wind and it blows, it's never going to get stronger in its roots. It's never going to have that good stability and grounding. So the trees have to have wind. Any plants, I feel like, have to have some kind of wind because it builds their roots. It builds the trunk. It makes them stronger. And so if it's not there, it's not going to be strong enough to handle like the hurricane coming. And so his hurricane is the love, and we're the tree, and he's blowing on us, making us stronger in our love. Yeah. Verse
number 8. Do you want to read or me?
You can read it.
Okay, guys. Number 8. Love never fails, but where they are. Oh my gosh, guys. From looking at, okay, so we have like a bright light.
Oh, yeah.
And so when I look at this page, I can't even read the words. So don't mind me messing up, okay? Love never fails, but where there are prophecies, they will cease. Where there are tongues.
Okay, babe.
Okay. Where there are tongues, they will be stilled. For there. Oh my gosh, dude, I cannot see. I need my glasses. I had to take off my glasses, guys, because everything was too bright. See, look, this is what happens.
Oh wow, she's popping.
Thank you. Where there are tongues, they will be stilled. Where there is knowledge, it will pass away. I'm just gonna put this verse up on here because you know what? I just totally goofed. Anyways.
What? You didn't goof.
I could not read. That light was literally extreme.
No. Either way. Okay. So love never fails, it never fades nor ends. So just that right there, I feel like is the golden nugget in this whole. But yeah, so there, I feel like that is just a complete gem right there, because not even talking about relationships, not talking about anything here wise, like physical wise, but spiritually wise, God's love for us is never going to fail. It's never going to end. That stuff is never going away. It is always going to be there. And I actually, somebody, I think it was Sadie Robertson, she asked this question and said, how do you want to look at love this year or something like that? And what came to mind for me, I'm such an ocean girl. I don't know about you, but like the beach,
yes.
Oh, love it. And I made this comparison and I said I want to think of his love like an ocean crashing, like a wave crashing over me and just overwhelming me with love. And so waves, they go in and out. They like pull, they go in and then they pull out, you know? That's how they work. And so I just thought of it as like completely engulfing me, and I'm like flipping around in that love, but it's never gonna pull away. I'm just gonna sink deeper and deeper and deeper into that, and the ocean is never ending, you know what I mean? It's just completely spread out, and the deepness is just, you can't measure it. And I want to have that kind of love, and I want to be that in love with him and know that in my heart that he loves me that much.
If y'all listen to the song Oceans, this is a perfect, guys, y'all need to listen to it if y'all haven't.
Oh my gosh, cry every time.
If I can, I will link it in the,
yes,
we're new to all this, we don't know all this stuff, but man, love never fails, like, wow. And I think it's because we fail each other daily in love here on this earth, but his love never fails, like she was saying. It never fails, and it's just crazy because we could do all these things and he's still always gonna love us. And love does fail and it disappoints, and that's okay because it's gonna happen. Nobody's perfect. And so enjoy, guys. This was so much fun for us to talk about, and
loved it.
we just want to make sure everyone's spreading love and kindness. I know it sounds cheesy, but it is the root. If everyone just loved each other and really cared for each other, we would be in a much better place. And
love it.
well, we hope you guys enjoyed. So give us a like, comment,
and subscribe. Woohoo!
And we hope to see y'all in our next videos. And stay tuned for our love series part 2. Dose.
Oh, also, if they have any questions, like if you have any questions about anything that we've talked about or want us to go into more depth on something, just leave it in the comments and we'll try to comment back to you, or maybe we'll even talk about it in the next video.
Love my dudes.
Yeah. All right.
Go love my dudes.